Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update video here in regards to a big announcement relating back to Community Manager Archangel. In case you guys have not heard this news, this was actually announced last night with all the noise going on with the new Pocket Dimensions event featuring Cabal. But yeah, as you guys can see here, this was actually posted on Reddit and Discord, basically circulated all around. I haven't really seen this in many of the other content creators, so I just wanted to circulate this as well in case you guys aren't following along. But the reason I want to bring up this message, guys, is because it's a bad sign of where the game is headed right now. So I'm just gonna go through the message and share my thoughts here, guys. So as you can see, this is a message to the community. This is Stark, the senior manager of the MSF player experience team. So although this is his first post, he's actually worked with the Player Voice, Player Council, and the MSF Envoy program for the past few years now. So he's definitely not a newbie in this situation. He actually does have ground to what he's announcing here, but it's pretty shocking news, guys. Anyways, my mission is to support and inform all players on the happenings within Marvel Strike Force, and part of that responsibility is sharing updates on our team. Today, I do have some unfortunate news. Community Archangel is no longer with Marvel Strike Force. We want to thank him for all the passion and dedication he shared with us over the past few years. Only wish him the best as he heads off onto his next adventure. In his absence, Lori and I will take over his responsibilities. Together, we'll continue to listen to our community's feedback, keep everyone informed on the upcoming content and events. Thank you for your continued support, and keep your eyes here for more updates. So that is, I don't believe it's even been a year since the last community manager in Cerebral. Both of them leaving actually this year. I believe Cerebral left earlier this year. So I mean, it's the combination of both the community managers leaving. You know, is it a 6-month window? I'm not even sure, to be honest, but it doesn't feel too long ago that Cerebral left. And I know there's gonna be some love and hate, guys, but remember, these community managers, they have some of the toughest jobs dealing with the feedback, the reception of what happens with the events and the ongoings of the game, right? Usually they are more likely than not the first point of contact when something goes wrong. Either it's the envoys, or either it's the whales or krakens that reach out. They're basically almost a direct line to any kind of frustration or some sort of communication that needs to be had, right? And we're losing that consistently now, guys. It is a bit of a red flag for the game. For the direction of the game too, when you're losing the community managers. And Archangel hasn't really been with us that long too. If you guys recall too, he started off as a player and then transitioned into this community manager sort of role where he can actually speak on behalf of the folks and be that channel. But also at the same time, he's a player, so that means, you know, he had that experience. He knew the ongoings of the game, and he understood probably better than, I would say, any kind of normal Scopely employee. Like, I don't know if Cerebral ever played the game, to be honest, but I know Archangel did, and he's a really good dude, you know. So it's a darn shame. It's a big jab. It's a big loss for the community. I know some of you guys may not agree with that, but remember, you know, we may not always see everything that happens in the public eye. Archangel was always advocating for us. So as a free-to-play player, as an engaged player in the game, I do want to take this time to say thank you, Archangel. I personally really appreciate it. I know there's many in the community that appreciate everything that you did for the game. And yeah, I'm excited for whatever's next in your path. It's a darn shame that we're losing a good person in you in terms of the community manager aspect. We're gonna see what happens here, guys. But the timing of his departure with the event that and the issues that have happened last night with the new Pocket Dimensions is yeah, just poor timing. Obviously it is what it is, but it does feel a little disappointing to hear this when you're hearing about all the other bad news going on with the events recently. So I hope Marvel Strike Force and Scopely do take a step back here to review other mistakes, because it is very clear from what happened last night that they don't play the game. They don't have some sort of player at least going through and testing this out. I think ultimately it should have been the envoys that tested. They're the ones that are the most passionate, and also that's probably the reason why this was overlooked, right? So if this was released beforehand and tested on the playtest server, I definitely feel like that would have been the quality assurance we would have seen and needed. Anyways, guys, I want to take this time to thank Archangel. I hope that they're going to find someone suitable that can actually take up his mantle. But again, let me know what you think in comments below. I'm fully expecting some good and bad comments. But you know what, guys, remember, this is someone that took their time to advocate on behalf of the community. And there's plenty of mistakes that happen along the way. But remember, at the end of the day, we are people too. And it is disappointing to see someone leave that was advocating for us and the community. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.